Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes. We are back with a brilliant late season's greetings on the PlayStation 5. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in the previous video, we received some disappointing news from Meredith, who told us that she is no longer coming for Christmas because she's got work to do for Steve. So obviously Thomas was very upset with it, and he spoke to Emily, his wife, about it. And that's when Emily said that she has already invited Mildred, the crazy cat lady, to Christmas dinner, and she's going to be asking Beth as well, who I think is the librarian. So she told Thomas to invite a guest as well, but she forbade me from inviting Jack. So we then started delivering some mail. We visited Jack. Jack had a delivery of fireworks from Frank, so I think there's going to be some sort of fireworks celebration on New Year's Eve. And then, me being me, I tried to invite Jack to Christmas dinner, but he told us that unfortunately he is visiting his brother in Idaho. So Jack will not be coming to Christmas dinner, which I think would have been an absolute hoot, but never mind. So what we're going to do instead is I finished delivering the mail, so we are going to go and speak to Frank once again, the person at the post office, and we're going to see if we can invite him. But as I've already spoke to him, I don't think I'll be able to speak to him again. But we're going to give it a go. We just need to make sure that we don't take our truck all the way up to the front gate, otherwise it will end the day. So yeah, let's get straight into things. Right. We're almost at the post office, ain't we? Yeah, so I'll park outside the post office and I'll go in there and see if I can speak to Frank again. Because I already spoke to him, but I didn't want to invite him to Christmas dinner because I wanted to invite Frank. So instead I started talking about some sort of basketball game. So I don't know if it's going to not let me speak to him again now. Because we technically already spoke to him about it. Let's have a look. It is a nice name for a town, ain't it? Providence Oaks. Just something about that I really like. I think it's just the oaks part. You gotta love a good oak tree, ain't ya? I remember when I went up to Sherwood Forest in Nottingham, obviously, and saw one of the oldest yoke trees. One of the oldest oak trees in England. It was fucking beautiful. Such a beast of a tree. Oh, we can talk to Frank.
Hey, Thomas. Another day, another dollar.
Oh, for God's sake, that means we can't. Well, I don't know who else we can invite. Like, I don't know any other main characters we can actually go and speak to. I think Bert is out of town at the moment. Mildred is already coming. Beth's going to be invited by our wife, Emily. Yeah, I've got literally no idea who else we can invite. We can't really speak to Kay, because I don't think she just opens the door. They only open the door when you deliver a package. I mean, we could quickly go and ask, what's her name? Nancy? Yeah, the shopkeeper. We could ask her, I guess, if it lets me. Man, what a shit Christmas this is going to be. We're not going to have our wife, we're not going to have our daughter with us, and we're going to have fucking Mildred, Beth, and Nancy at the dinner table. Oh my god, the way I say Nancy, I make her sound like she's a Nancy. I should say Nancy. Fucking hell, I'm calling her a German.
This week, 11 cans of chili beans for the price of 10.
Oh, she's still talking about her eating schedule. Oh, we also talked to her in the previous video as well. She spoke to us about how she don't really care about Christmas. And how she doesn't want to change her eating schedule just because it's Christmas. So yeah, I guess she wouldn't have come for Christmas dinner anyway. Oh well, we're in the day, and I think it's going to be Christmas now anyway. Yep, I think we're on Christmas Eve right now, aren't we? Yep. Look, pick up Meredith has been crossed out. What an absolute shit show.
Look what the cat dragged in. Hope you had a good day out there. Before you go home, I need a favor. Can you help me with that guy over there? He said he's looking for a job, but I really gotta run now. Try to find out what he's made of, okay? Good luck.
Hello, young man. I heard you were looking for a job. My name's Thomas Weiss, and I've been working for the Postal Service for nearly 40 years.
Hi, I'm Matt Kearney. I'm glad someone finally showed up.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
Oh, that's that little shitbag, ain't it? Yeah, he's the shitbag that worked at the motel when you're playing as Meredith a year in the future. I flipping hated this guy. He wouldn't stop playing the video games and just completely ignored me every time I brought a package to him. Oh, what a dickhead. Well, we're not going to give him a job. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to be nice to him. He's already being rude to me. Do you have somewhere else to be right now? Because clearly you're in a fucking hurry, Matt.
Do you have somewhere else to be right now?
Not right now, but I don't have all day.
Oh, you've got some balls to go to an interview, a job interview, and be acting like this. You've got some cojones. I don't know if I should respect it or not. Well, I won't hold you up then.
Well, I won't hold you up then.
Excuse me?
You are excused. Good luck finding a proper job. Oh, well, that's kind of saying that you don't have a proper, you're being a postman in a proper job.
Yes, you are excused. Good luck finding a proper job, Matt.
Do you even know what you're doing right now?
Yeah, I'm telling you to fuck off. I'm sorry, Matt. I just don't think this will work out. Now, that's a bit too polite for my liking. I'm letting you know that we're not interested.
Yes, I'm letting you know that we're not interested in working with you.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, Matt just got wrecked. Little shit. I hope Frank ain't going to tell me off.
Yep, hello.
Hey, honey, it's me. Finally found time to call. Having such a busy day. Did you invite anyone else over for tomorrow?
Nope. So it's just you, me, and Mildred. Or is Beth coming as well?
Yeah, Beth is coming. So happy I could finally change her mind.
Nice work.
It also means a little less Mildred. I don't think there was anything wrong with Mildred from what I remember. She was the cat woman, wasn't she? Yeah, every time we spoke to Mildred, she was just talking about her cats. And I think she was talking about her grandson a lot as well. Yeah, I don't think there was anything wrong with Mildred. I don't think Beth's great company, though. She's just going to talk about books.
It also means a little less Mildred.
Oh, Thomas Weiss. No, this is not funny. Mildred is a sweetheart. And you better wear the Christmas sweater she knitted for you last year.
Great. Are you serious right now?
Are you serious right now?
Dead serious. I will not be the only one looking stupid. Oh, by the way, I've got great news. We finally found someone to take some shifts off my hands.
That's fantastic. No more 60-hour work weeks.
Do you know who it is? You can't just interrupt and talk about your interview. That's a bit rude, isn't it? We're talking about Emily right now. Come on, what are you doing, Thomas?
Do you know who it is?
I wasn't at the interview, but I was introduced to him after he was hired.
Did he wear glasses? I mean, we already know who it is because we've played the main game.
Did he wear glasses?
Yes, he did.
Did he have curly hair?
Did he have curly hair?
Yeah. Are we playing Guess Who? His name is Matt. Matt Kearney. He said he's going to completely overhaul our computer system.
That's the guy I interviewed this afternoon.
Really? Did you like him?
No, no. He made my blood boil. That kid's a piece of work.
He made my blood boil. That kid's a piece of work.
Yikes. But it doesn't matter. He'll be taking the load off my shoulders. And I won't be working alongside him anyway. You'll probably see him more often than I will.
And there I was thinking I dodged a bullet.
And there I was thinking I dodged a bullet.
We'll see how it all pans out. Oh, gotta go now. Bye, hun.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get fired. He ain't going to last. Well, I mean, he does last. He lasts at least a year, which is outrageous. Okay, open agenda. I I like that we've got a dinner date with Emily penciled in. That's very nice. Especially these two. They've obviously been together for a very long time. They've got a daughter that's like in her, like, what, 30s nearly? So it's nice that they're still going out having dinner dates and shit like that. You've got to keep doing stuff. Just because you've been with your girlfriend, fiance or wife for many, many years, it doesn't mean you just stop doing stuff. That's why a lot of couples, I think, end up just going down the drain. Because they just kind of stop doing anything ever. They just live together, work, maybe have the occasional giggity, but that's about it. They don't really do anything fun. Which is outrageous. When I meet my next woman, whenever that happens, we'll be doing fun shit as much as possible, that's for sure. Okay, stay home and watch TV or stay home and read a book? I mean, we already stayed home and watched TV. I don't really want to read a boring ass book, but I mean, we've got Beth coming over and she likes books, so maybe we should read a book just to prepare ourselves for any questions. Like I said, it's a blind playthrough now.
Major League Baseball umpires are required to wear black underwear while on the job, in case they split their pants. Golf is the only sport to have been played on the moon. On February 6th, 1971, Alan Shepard hit a golf ball on the moon. Because of the low gravity, it may have traveled more than a mile.
Damn. They're just playing basketball on the moon. You bounce the ball once and then it's gone. It heads up to the heavens. Oh, look at the snow.
Weiss residents, good morning.
Hey, Dad. It's me.
Hey there, Em.
Well, at least she had the decency to call us on Christmas. Kind of thought she'd be too busy. Meredith Christmas. Oh, fuck. Now, that is what you expect to hear from your dad, ain't it? Ready to have a wise Christmas? I think that's a pun as well, maybe. Merry Christmas, that's boring.
Meredith Christmas.
I was hoping to hear one of your special holiday puns. Merry Christmas to you, too. I wish I was in PO right now.
Well, that's your problem. You could have been in Providence Oaks, but you chose crappy work where you're already overworking over your family. You should be ashamed of yourself, Meredith. The voice actor of Meredith is reminding me of someone constantly. I can hear that voice somewhere. I don't. It obviously must be another game. But like recently, I've heard that voice.
That makes two of us. And probably three, but Mom's at the motel.
Guess I'm not the only one working today, then. Fine mess I got myself into, huh?
What's the matter with all the women? What are you doing? Flipping come home and enjoy Christmas. Jesus, I mean, if you hate Christmas, then yeah, go to work. You know, there's still stuff that needs to be done at Christmas. Obviously, nurses, policemen and all that have to work, so shout out to all them. But every normal, everyday person should be at home. Do you want my 2 cents or shall I just listen?
Do you want my 2 cents or shall I just listen?
I reckon I already know what you're thinking, and you're probably right. I'll be okay, Dad. Work's progressing nicely, actually. And Tess is coming over later. She's also stuck here. We're going to try to cook up some semblance of a Christmas meal.
Well, that's good to hear, Em.
The other M will be in charge of my Christmas dinner. Oh, lovely.
But I'm glad the other M will be in charge of my Christmas dinner.
Can't disagree there. Her lemon mashed potatoes alone blows all my cooking out of the water. Oh, that reminds me, I need to try to pry that secret recipe out of her. I'm gonna call her at the motel right now. Thanks for talking, Dad. And Meredith Christmas.
Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Lemon mashed potatoes. I don't know if that sounds good or not. Shouldn't they be all buttery? You got it, Em. Hang in there. Missile Thomas wishes you the same. Huh? Is that funny? Ah, we'll say it anyway.
Missile Thomas wishes you the same.
Oh, I did not hear that. Love you.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, Mildred, you shouldn't have.
Oh, no.
We already have the most beautiful pair of Christmas sweaters in the world. And now we have 2 sweaters each. You must have put so much work into them.
Oh, please don't mention it, dearie. Knitting sweaters can be quite straining, but knowing how happy they make you always makes up for it.
Well, we're so grateful. Right, Thomas?
Hey. Don't rope me into this. Well, it's very hard to read the subtitles with this ghastly Christmas table cover. This tablecloth, I should say. Oh dear. I mean, Emily's looking pretty damn good in her jumper, but you, Thomas, oh no, it's making you look a little bit weird. There's something about it, Thomas, that just makes you look dodgy. They're beautiful. Thank you so much, Mildred. Thank you. But I think you should not do this again.
Thank you, Mildred, but I really think you should not do this again.
You should also make other people happy. Yeah, that's it. I mean, she did say that they hurt her hands, so I feel guilty that you had to work so hard on them.
It makes me feel guilty that you had to work so hard on them for us.
Thomas, please don't be modest now. You and Emily are the nicest and hardest working people in P.O., and you fully deserve it.
Oh, thanks.
I've also made sweaters for Frank and Jack and Robert and Bert, but they all said that wool gives them an allergic reaction. Isn't that a coincidence? Beth, I hope you aren't allergic to wool.
You're not going to believe the coincidence, Mildred, but yes, I actually am. And it's such a shame. If only I, too, could celebrate Christmas wearing one of those beautiful sweaters. Anyway, Emily, would you be a darling and pass me the peas, please?
Peas? I don't... Oh, you mean the string beans. I suppose peas would have gone lovely with the meal as well, now that you mention it. Right, Thomas?
Well, I mean, when we have Christmas dinner at my mum and dad's house, there's peas and there's green beans. So, you know, you're slacking, Emily. Simple as that, you're slacking. You spent too much time at the fucking motel, didn't you? I suppose. I've had some beans already, thanks, dear. Beans, it's all green to me.
Peas, beans, it's all green to me.
Oh, yes, of course. I meant the string beans. Of course, silly me. But let me get on with it. It's time for my presents now. And you may have already guessed that they're books. Mildred, why don't you open yours first?
Well, I'm not really one for presents, but I appreciate the gesture. Let's see now. The Cat's Pajamas. I've never heard of it, but it has a nice title, I suppose.
It's an encyclopedia about cats. A Whiskerpedia, if you will. Someone drew my attention to it, and I immediately thought of you.
Oh, well, isn't that lovely? Such a heartfelt gift. Isn't it, Thomas?
Why'd you keep roping me into the conversation, Emily? Fucking leave me alone. I want to sit in the corner and eat food. We haven't ate a single thing. Look at everything just going cold in front of us. Look, Thomas is famished, right? He wants his grub. He had to wait all day because you was at the motel. Flipping hell, just eat your food. Oh, man. That it is, Emily. That it is. You could start knitting your cats some pajamas now.
Maybe you can start knitting your cats some pajamas now.
Well, they do like balls of yarn. Thank you, Beth.
It was my pleasure, Mildred. And now for Emily's gift.
Oh, why, thank you, Beth. I do always appreciate your taste in books, so I'm looking forward to The Countess and the Carpenter. Would you look at that? Is this a romance novel? I've never really read one of those.
Right in one guess, Emily. I hear the writer Summers here, so this book is locally sourced, so to speak. And, dare I say it, the prose is quite compelling in the romance department, if you catch my drift.
I think I do. Beth, you are something else. Thank you. This will certainly get a nice spot on our bookcase.
So basically, she's given you readable pornography. That's what she's given you. She's just bought you 50 Shades of Grey. That's what she's done. good to know the romance department is in our bookcase now.
Ah, good to know the romance department is in our bookcase now, so I'll know where to find it.
Well, I'm looking forward to reading it already. Thank you so much, dear Beth.
You're welcome, Emily. I'm sure you'll love it. Okay, Thomas, it's your turn now.
Let's see. Crazy sports facts 2. Even more crazy sports facts.
To be honest, she's actually like done a good job with the books. You know, even though they might not care about books, she's actually gone with a book that would match everybody. So she actually knows the people. So that's nice, isn't it? Oh boy, I love this stuff.
Whew, boy, I love this stuff. I'm actually reading part 1 at the moment, so I can tuck into this straight after. Thanks, Beth.
You're welcome, Thomas. And you're right, there's some fascinating tidbits in part 1 as well. Even if one no longer actively plays sports, it's at least fun to read about it, right?
Wait, what are you trying to say, Beth? Huh? What are you trying to say, Beth? Huh? You calling me old? Hey now, I could still beat kids at basketball.
Hey now, kids playing basketball still regret it when they challenge the mailman for a game of horse.
Well, there's no shame in admitting that you're not getting any younger, Thomas. In fact, none of us are exactly spring chickens anymore. Things like your arthritis can't magically be wished away by positive thinking.
You're going the right way. For a divorce, Emily. Fuck me. What's the matter with you? Been roping me into conversations all evening that I don't want to be a part of. Now you're calling me old and saying I've got arthritis. Who says I've got arthritis? I mean, he's been working perfectly fine from what I've seen, Emily. You need to pack it in, you do. Let's not burden our lovely guests with this stuff. Who's up for some blueberry pie?
Who's up for some blueberry pie?
Speaking of blueberries, my bridge partner Edna's niece discovered this mole last week.
Hold that thought, Mildred. I really need to take this. Hello?
Hi there. Could you put me through to Meredith Weiss, please?
This is the worst Christmas ever. This is literally the worst Christmas I've ever fucking experienced. We've got Mildred talking about possible cancer now, because when you find a mole, that's what it can be. It can be skin cancer. But now we've got Steve, the arsehole boss of Meredith, ringing. Our wife's giving us shit. Beth's bought everyone books. We're wearing a dopey jumper. Jesus. Excuse me, who is this? Meredith's not here. She's at home.
Excuse me, who is this?
Oh, it's Steve. Steve Mitchell from work. Is Meredith there?
You're talking very quiet, Steve. Do you understand that it's Christmas right now?
Do you understand that people are celebrating Christmas right now?
Wait, what? Christmas? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to bother you. Is it Christmas already? Gosh, I totally missed that. I've been pulling a couple of all-nighters. I'm gonna splash some water on my face. Sorry again, Mr. Weiss. Enjoy your evening. Bye.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Merry Christmas.
Go fuck yourself. Yep.
Everything okay, honey?
Just someone who doesn't understand Christmas.
All fine, dear. Just someone who doesn't understand the spirit of Christmas. Never mind. Beth, you were saying?
I wasn't actually, but I was looking for a way to say this, and now's as good a time as any, I suppose. My dear friends, I am leaving Providence Oaks.
What?
You're what?
What's that, dear?
God, Meredith, please, just go home.
Are you serious?
Well, before we move on to the sad part, let me first tell you the good part. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be a grandmother.
Oh, Beth, that is amazing.
Well, I'll be.
Whose mother?
I mean,
thinking about it actually, when we spoke to you in part 1, you said you were going to go and visit your son and daughter. Yeah, your son and his wife. What happened? Why didn't you... You just decided not to go and come to Christmas dinner. Congratulations.
congratulations.
Yes, my son Daniel and his wife are expecting. Isn't that wonderful? But, and here's the proverbial kicker. You may remember that they moved to Savannah, Georgia a few years ago. So if you put 2 and 2 together...
You're moving away to be with them. Yeah, we already gathered that.
You're moving away to be with them. That's great, Beth. I'm so happy for you.
That is marvelous, Beth. Congratulations. I wish you and your family all the happiness in the world. But I'll miss you something terrible. We all will. But we have to toast to the good news. Thomas, go pour us some brandy and I'll get the pie.
Oh, Thomas, would you have any antacid? That eggnog is starting to stir up something indiscreet.
Oh, yeah, you're disgusting. You had me at brandy. Everyone's just ignoring Mildred.
You had me at brandy. Now, let's celebrate this wonderful evening, ladies. Here's to a lovely old Christmas spent with good friends.
Hear, hear, hear.
It was terrible. And nobody even ate it. We haven't even ate anything. The turkey's just cold now.
Hey, Thomas. Did you see the game last night?
Morning, Frank. Nope. We had our Christmas dinner.
But I have a feeling you're going to talk about it anyway.
But I have a feeling you're going to talk about it anyway.
The Celtics were up by 25 in the third quarter, but they still lost the game in double overtime.
I still like Christmas dinners better, Frank. Yeah, I just don't care about any of this stuff, Frank.
I still like Christmas dinners better, Frank.
Ha! Fair enough, Thomas. Have a good one today.
To be honest, I mean, if we even had the opportunity to ask Frank to come to Christmas dinner, he probably would have turned us down, wouldn't he? Because if there was a game last night, he would have wanted to watch that. So yeah, it's probably not a big deal that we didn't get the opportunity to speak to Frank about it. It's a shame though. There must have been somebody the week. To be honest, when I look at that table, I don't think anybody would have come. Because when I think about that cinematic, I don't think anyone would have fit anywhere. And I don't think they would have put someone on the edge of the table. So maybe no matter what you do, nobody's going to come to Christmas dinner. Alright.
Season's greetings, P.O. It's the second day of Christmas, and I don't have turtle doves or partridges in pear trees. But you know what I do have?
P.O. positive or pet peeves?
Season's greetings to you too, Jack. It's, Angela here. I watched the movie Gremlins the other day, right in my own cozy VCR-equipped living room. And I just want to say that it was a lovely and inexpensive way to have a great time.
Thanks for the tip, Angela. I'm going to assume that wasn't a surreptitious advertising for the Flick Shack. And I'm also going to assume my next rental there will be free of charge. Hey! Okay, on to the weather. It looks like we'll have lots of snow today. How about some music now?
We are having a lot of snow, and we won't be having no music, we won't, because I got the music turned off, unfortunately. Oh man, that is lovely, ain't it? That's what I'm going to do though one day, Wolf. That's because my mum and dad love snow a lot. When they actually bother to get their passports, because it's such a tedious process getting your bloody passport, but as we live in London, basically, it's not even that hard. Literally 2 trains and you're at the passport place where they give you your interview, and doing all the stuff before that you do online. You got 1 phone call in the middle. It's not that difficult, to be honest, but yeah, when they do get their passports, I'm going to send them to a place where they're going to get some snow like this. Most likely somewhere like Finland. Yeah, very nice. Alright, these videos are about 30 minutes long. I don't know if we've been recording for 30 minutes because I ballsed up my intro a couple of times. So I'm going to end the video now because I might as well start a fresh day in a fresh video. So if this video ends up being like 28, 29 minutes long, I do apologise. But yeah, let's get out of the car and stand in the cold. Lovely. It's good for your arthritis. Cool it down a little bit. Actually, it's probably bad for your arthritis, actually. But never mind, Thomas. Thank God that awful Christmas is over. Anyway. Thanks for watching, WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully the commentary was okay and all that good stuff. And yeah, like, share, and join the pack today.